Alright, let's look at problem number 24. So the directions say, determine the explicit expression for each sequence. Then we wanted to find the value of the 10th term. So one of the ways to do this is to go ahead and set yourself up a table of values. So my first term here, so this is my term, my term number, and that's the actual term. So my first term was -4. My second term was -6. My third term was -6. My fourth term was 4, and my fifth term was 0. So what I want to do is look at what each of these might be if I multiplied, if this term here was a product of its term number and something else. So let's look at, if I were to multiply 1, I would have to multiply it by -4 to get here. This one I would have to multiply 2 by -3. Here I would be multiplying 3 by -2. 4 would be multiplied by 1. And 5 would be multiplied by 0. So you see what I'm looking at here is that 1 is my original term, so that's what I want to be here, right? So 2, and then I just want to think of what number I need to multiply this first term by. My 1 times what will give me -4. So 2 times -3 will give me -6. So then I'm going to look at that, and this is my n, if I'm looking at an a sub n. So I'm going to say that this is n times, and how did I get from 1 to 4? So 1 minus what gave me -4? Well, 5. So does that work for the rest now? So if I take 2 and subtract 5, yep, I do get -3. So this means that my sequence, my a sub n, is going to equal n times n minus 5. So I just took my a term and subtracted it by 5 to get this. So that's going to be my pattern every time. So now I'm just going to simplify it a bit. So that's going to equal n squared minus 5n. So this is my explicit formula. My explicit expression would just be this part of it. So to find the 10th term, I'm going to put 10 squared minus 5 times 10. So this is 100 minus 50 equals 50. And it's as easy as that.